Hey guys, JMART here, and I'm going to be talking about these Govee curtain lights. I bought these a couple of years ago, freaking love them. I use them for my light shows for outside for Christmas and Halloween. This year for 2024, Govee actually came out with version 2. I'm going to talk about the differences of mine, which is the version 1, the original, versus the new version 2. You're definitely going to want to watch this because there's pros and cons with both of them. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to break this down into 3 sections. Which version works best for you? Is it going to be the first version, the original first version, or version 2? We also will be talking about the installation process, which is totally different in how the application and app work for them. There's pros and cons with that as well. So you're definitely going to want to watch this because depending on how you're going to be using it might determine which version that you buy. Followed up with the very last part where we're going to talk about how I set up this custom frame, this wooden frame with a shower curtain that diffuses the lights in this really cool manner and some other advantages of why I do this. So we'll be definitely showing you why I do this and why I love it for my Halloween and Christmas light shows. All right, so let's break this down. So the original Govee curtain lights, and then let's talk about the Govee curtain lights 2. So I have highlighted the differences between the two, some of the critical items, and we're gonna just talk about that. Both setups actually have the ability to add up to 3 curtains to make a really cool, big, special, animated visual effect like this. So the one that you see behind me is only 1, but you can actually combine up to 3. They all both have RGB IC LEDs, and what that is red, blue, green. Those are the primary colors that give the ability to make all the millions of different colors that you can do and do these cool, special looking glows and looking effects. But the IC is the very important thing. So that's the independent control. So each one of the diodes are independent from the other ones. So that's where you can create these special effects, doing these animations and all this fun stuff that you can do with chasing light effects that look freaking amazing. All right, so the first version, they only have 86 scenes. The newer version actually has 200 scenes. I'll talk about why they have actually more scenes in the second one versus the first one. You can customize and make your own, which is super cool. That's what the plus is. There's tons out there, thousands of them in the community, and you can actually play around with them yourself, and that is available for both versions. The installation process, there's actually 3 ways of doing it. They do change a little bit on the second version. I'll also talk about how you hang them and what the difference is, pros and cons with that as well. Music mode. I love Govee because this is where they shine. Literally, they shine, right? There's 2 ways that you can actually do it. One is through the hardware itself. The Govee curtain lights has it built into the control box on the lights. But I also have it controlled with this Govee music sync. The advantage of this, and I'm going to turn this off. You're going to see it change. So the curtain lights are now going to a different effect, but if you notice, it is responding to my voice, but those other lights that you saw behind me are not going anymore because those were a different set of lights. That's what I really like about having this Govee Sync music box. It allows you to combine a bunch of different devices together. When I turn this back on, you're going to see it all light back up here in just a second. All right, there it goes. So now it's going to start interacting that way. And I know you can't see it, but outside I have my permanent Govee lights under my eaves, and now that's going as well. So that's one of the things I really like about this. If you really are trying to do a light show, this is, I think, a must-have, right? Because one, you can get a whole bunch of lights on Govee, get them to talk to one another, and do these really cool shows. And the other part, too, is you can have this by the one source by the music. So you don't have to worry about, are all the devices close enough to pick up the right sounds that are nearby. What I normally do is I usually have the music inside my office when I do it outside, and that way it doesn't pick up on car traffic and that type of stuff. So it usually makes it stand out as a better light show. So those are some of the advantages with that. They are both compatible with Hey Google and Alexa, and then obviously Govee's home app that you can download. And most of everything you do, customizing it, playing with the lights and all that, you do inside of the Govee home app. Yeah, you can connect them into Amazon routines and all that and do some customization with schedules and stuff like that as well. But the real functionality is inside Govee's app. Waterproofing, guys. Let's talk about this. So, huge improvement on the second version. On the first one, if you notice, highlighted in green, it does have a rating of an IP65, but that is only for the light stream. The control box that controls integration with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, that is not an IP65. That's an IP44. What does that mean? IP65 is rated for protection against low pressure water jets from any direction. So that means that if you get a rainstorm or sprinklers, you're going to be covered on that. The IP44 is rated for splashes. So really you can't have it out in the elements. If you had it under a protected porch or something like that, you probably would be fine. I do run the original version. I do take some extra precautions. Some of my areas are just fine because they are under a covered area. Haven't had problems, but not all of the areas where I set these up are like that. So I'll take some additional measures to waterproof the control box. All right, but Govee curtain lights 2, they solved that problem. You don't have to worry about that. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next section here. Original Govee curtain lights, you can combine up to 3 curtains and make one massive scene. So like if you want to put them in front of a garage, you can do that. Or you can put them in front of an individual window. Or if you have a wider window, maybe 2 curtain lights. So each one of them has 520 LED lights, and then you can 2x it or 3x it. Let's go to the next illustration. So this is going to show you how they are same but different, right? So on the left hand side is our original, right hand side is version 2. And if you look over here, each one of these are independent from one another. So you can actually buy 2 1 curtain sets and use them independently or combine them. That's actually a pro, surprisingly, on the original. Version 2, if you look over here, you can't do that. They are wired to one another. And depending on what set you have to have the right power supply that will power these ones and control the curtain lights. So that is a difference. How does this work over here? Everything's done through the application and you pair them inside the application. Remember how there was more scenes that you could do on version 2? A lot more scenes. So that's one of the pros now, is that because they're in there connected, they can actually even have better animations and they have a lot more options and they're smoother. The other one's obviously super cool, don't get me wrong, and I love it, but the animations are better on version 2 because they're connected that way. But think of it this way, and this is one thing that I kind of like about the original version, is that I sometimes might want to take my 3 and put them as one scene and maybe put them in front of my garage. Or maybe I want to put them in front of an individual window. I can actually choose which ones I want and I don't have to worry about it being in the right kit. So that's pro. So they both have pros and cons with that. So I wanted to point that out. This is just a quick illustration too, because each one's independent. You have to have your own power supply for these. It's a power supply that works for that specific kit. So you only need one power source for the version 2. When you're looking at these, let's look at the lengths real quick. So 1.5 meters, that's about 5 feet across. So you can go up to 15 feet. So you can look at those dimensions. And then, like I said, 1, 2, or 3x from 520 LEDs. Let's talk about what comes in for the installation and hanging the curtain lights. So there's really actually 3 different ways of hanging these lights. So you can do adhesive, by nails, or by these hooks. And then the second version actually has the adhesive and hooks, and that's all part of one thing. And then they also have these plastic straps. I don't believe they come with the nails. I think that's one of the differences there. Let's go ahead and look at the assembly part. So the original version, you can hang them on hooks. So this is like a window with the curtains, just running the line and then hanging them off of it. Here's a wooden frame. This is similar to mine, where you just nail them in and then hang them that way. And then this one is a way that you can repurpose these hooks, but you just put the adhesive on the back side of it, and adhere it to the surface, and then you're not hanging it on the hook. And that's what this is right down here that you can see. So those are the 3 different ways that you can do it for the first version. And then on the second version, you have these hooks that have the adhesive already on the back of it, and then you can just run them along the top. Like I said, I don't think they come with the nails. I think it's just adhesive in the hooks. I'll be honest, with my 3 setup, my first one I did the nails. I thought that was kind of cool because I had wooden frames and I did it. The next ones I actually just did the adhesive. I think that's why they got rid of the nails. Why not just use the adhesive? It's simpler. It basically has the same result. So I'm pretty sure that's why they don't do the nails on the next version. But they did give you these plastic straps. So I do wish I had these. You can't really tell. They actually hang very well. They're pretty straight lines. But if you notice, these will go on the very bottom where it keeps those lines very parallel. And if you look very close to mine, they do tend to not be perfectly aligned, but they're hard to tell. But this actually makes it so much streamlined. So love that they added that option. So good replacement there. All right, now this is the fun part. My custom shower curtain and wooden frame. So I went to our local hardware store, got some 1x4s, some braces, and screwed them all together and made a window frame. And then I got the shower curtain off of Amazon and just got the right size and cut off the excess, and I stapled the curtain and stretched it out on the back side of it. Some people actually make projection screens the same way, so that's kind of what it is. I made a projector screen, right? And then I spray painted the frame to be black, and then I hung LEDs behind the shower curtain. Not in front of it, behind it. You could do it either way. They had definitely a different look. I like the LED lights behind it because when it's turned off, you don't even know that there's LEDs behind it, and then all of a sudden it comes to life. You can do either or. It's up to you how you want to do that assembly. Very simple to do. I like also the shower curtain, how it diffuses the light that way as well. But definitely play around with it. Super cool. I love these lights. Totally recommend them. Make sure to check out Govee's other products as well, and this Govee sink light, especially if you want to do some light shows.